Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be serving you a colorful rainbow look. I did a poll on my Insta stories and it was one between colorful or smoky black eyeshadow, and the other one, which is for another video, was either fall or a natural beat, and you guys chose the colorful look, of course, and this is what I went with. This was inspired by a makeup tutorial Nikki Tutorials did, and she did like a colorful look, but then I added a cut crease. In her video she didn't have a cut crease, but I decided to take it a little further, so I added a cut crease with a band in the center. I called it a band because it can be either like a strip, a band, or a liner, and I basically placed the same colors that are on my lid, but I placed them backwards, so starting from the pink in the beginning on the center all the way to the yellow, and I got creative with it and I think it came out pretty good. I really like the outcome of it. If you guys like this look, keep on watching and just make sure to subscribe down below, of course, and thumbs up this video if you want to see more of my eyeshadow tutorials or more tutorials overall. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, yummy love _, and keep on watching. Okay, so to begin this tutorial, I'm going to be speeding the process because if not, this video will be like 2 to 3 hours long and we do not want that. So I'm going to begin with my eyebrows, of course. After I fill in my eyebrows, I'm going to brush them out and blend in the product. Then I'm going to be carving them out with a flat brush and my LA Girl concealer in the shade Cool Tan. And then I'm going to use my Tarte concealer in the shade Tan to prime my eyelid, and I'm going to blend that out. Once I blend it out, I'm going to be using this Juvia's Place palette. I forget the name of it. I think it's a Zulu palette, and I'm going to begin with the yellow. Then I'm going to go with the blue, then green, then purple, and then pink. And I'm going to place the colors one next to each other and kind of blend them in together between the lines because you don't want no harsh lines on your eyelid. And I'm just going to let you guys watch the video, and I am going to shut up now, and I'll be explaining more of this look in the video itself. So these two colors, like the green and the blue, weren't giving me the like application that I wanted basically. And the green is a metallic shade, and all of the rest of the shades are matte, so it wasn't like the same consistency, of course, or like it wasn't giving me the pigment that the rest of the shadows were. So I just went into my BH Cosmetics palette and I went into this green and applied it right here, and then I went into this blue and applied it right there. And I always try to stick to one palette when doing my eyeshadows, but I always end up going into my Take Me Back to Brazil palette for the colors because it's just such a great palette and I can't stay away from it. So for all of my looks, I know I always end up using that palette. And I apologize, but it's such a great palette, so why not? I'm going to wipe off all of the fallout, and this is it for the colors. I am thinking about cutting the crease, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I should just add a wing, but I'm going to cut the crease because, yeah, that's what I'm in the mood for. So I put some of my Tarte concealer right in the back of my hand, and I'm going to take my flat brush and cut the crease. So I was basically going to cut like the entire crease, like meaning like the whole lid area, but I just created like this thick band in the center of my lid with like a winged out concealer liner, if that makes sense. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack the colors onto that concealer that I just, onto the concealer or that band that I created in the center of my lid. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to place all of these same colors but in reverse. So I'm going to start from the pink in the beginning and place them all on top of that concealer. And let's see how this goes. I'm going to use this pencil brush to apply the colors, and I have a makeup wipe right here, so I'm just going to wipe it off every time I switch colors because this is like a smaller brush and it's going to pack the color onto that concealer very precisely. When wiping your brush off on a wipey, don't like wipe it off lightly so like the tip and like the upper half of the brush is clean. You don't have to like press it into the wipey, of course, because then your brush is gonna get messed up and then it's going to be too wet before you dip it into your next shadow. So make sure your brush is not too wet, because what's going to happen is you're not going to pick up any shadow onto your brush. You're just going to wet the palette or the shadow itself. Okay, so after you apply all of your shadows onto the band, Now we're going to go back into the concealer with our flat brush, and we're going to go back into the Tarte concealer, and you're going to carve out, like, you're going to create another cut crease basically under the band that you created, or the wing on the center of your lid. So just like that. I wasn't really sure what to do like in this area with the concealer. I kind of wanted it to be like, you know, in accordance with this line up here. I was going to close it off or stop it right at the outer corner of my eye, but that probably would have looked weird, so keeping it cute and simple or whatever. I think I'm just gonna take this color right here and apply it onto the lid, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a flat brush, and since it's a metallic shade, I am going to spray my brush on both sides and just dip right into the shade. Okay, so after adding that metallic shade, I did a pink winged liner, and this is the NYX Cosmetics liner. And after this, I basically applied some wispy lashes and did my face. And then for my bottom lash line, I added some white liner, and I smoked it out a little bit with some orange eyeshadow. And I highlighted my inner tear duct, and this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like this video, make sure to thumbs up down below, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.
I want